Most people trust their memory without hesitation. If something feels vivid, detailed, and emotionally clear, it feels true. But confidence is not accuracy. In fact, confidence is often the final stage of distortion. Memory is unreliable not because the brain is broken, but because it is doing exactly what it was designed to do. The mind does not prioritize truth. It prioritizes usefulness. When an experience ends, the brain does not ask, what exactly happened? It asks, what should I learn from this? The lesson is stored. The details are optional. Over time, the lesson survives while the details decay. This is the first fracture. Every memory you carry has already passed through filters: emotion, expectation, belief, and survival relevance. What remains feels solid, but it is already altered. The original event is gone. What you remember is a version shaped by meaning, and meaning changes. This is why memory shifts over time without you noticing. Each time you recall an event, it becomes unstable. The act of remembering reopens the memory and allows it to be edited. New emotions attach. New interpretations blend in. Then the memory is stored again, updated, not preserved. You don't revisit memories. You rewrite them. Consider a simple, everyday situation. You remember a disagreement from years ago. At the time, you felt justified. Today, you still remember yourself as reasonable and the other person as unfair. But ask them, and they remember the opposite. Both memories feel real. Both feel accurate. Both cannot be fully true. Neither mind is lying. Each mind protected its narrative. Memory unreliability becomes more pronounced under emotion. Stress, fear, anger, and shame all degrade accuracy while increasing certainty. The stronger the emotion, the more the brain fills in gaps with assumptions. This is why traumatic memories can feel vivid but fragmented, detailed but inconsistent. The brain locks onto emotional conclusions and reconstructs around them. This is also why memory is vulnerable to suggestion. A leading question, a repeated story, a subtle implication. Over time, imagined details can become indistinguishable from real ones. The brain does not tag memories with labels like experienced or imagined. If it feels coherent and familiar, it is accepted. This is how false memories form. People have confidently remembered events that never happened, conversations that never occurred, actions they never took, not because they are gullible, but because the brain values internal consistency over external verification. Memory prefers a clean story to a correct one. Another reason memory is unreliable is that it is influenced by identity. What you believe about yourself shapes what you remember and what you forget. Memories that contradict self-image fade faster. Memories that reinforce identity are replayed more often. This creates selective recall. If you believe you are cautious, you remember your careful decisions and forget your impulsive ones. If you believe you are unlucky, you remember failures more vividly than successes. Over time, memory becomes evidence for beliefs it helped create in the first place. A closed loop. Even sensory details are unreliable. Studies have shown that people misremember colors, locations, faces, and timing with surprising frequency. The mind substitutes approximations that feel right. Precision is sacrificed for speed and coherence. And yet the memory still feels real. That is the most dangerous part. Because memory feels personal, it is rarely questioned. People defend their memories as if they were facts, even when shown contradictions. To question memory feels like questioning the self. So the mind resists. This is why eyewitness testimony is unreliable. Why arguments go unresolved. Why people cling to past versions of events. The mind does not want truth. It wants stability. Understanding this does not mean abandoning memory. It means treating it with skepticism, seeing it as a construction rather than a record, a story rather than a verdict. Your past is not stored, it is interpreted. And the more you trust memory blindly, the more power it has to mislead you, quietly, convincingly, and without your awareness.